Oh my God. Cash 102 now. I got somebody special in the building. Look who it is.
Yes.
Who are you, sir?
Case Thurls, aka B's, aka Beagles. South Bronx in the building.
Oh, how do I know you, sir?
Oldville, college days.
There we go.
25 strong.
25 strong.
Crazy. 25
and we still here.
Thank God. Thank God, bro. Good seeing you, though, bro.
I call you
bro,
Biggs.
Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. We gonna get everybody in.
Anybody call me Biggs, they know me for a minute. So yeah, that's like a real long time. Yeah, we go back. So
anybody here is in the hot seat. But they think it's like drama, controversy. No, we're not doing that. We're just respecting the fact that we are still here and we all we're all connected in some kind of way. Because you just hooked me up with some type of,
Oh,
do you want to explain it?
I appreciate it. Oh, mobile. People know I work for, a company in internet services, and I got the deals. Internet, mobile, I got you. I'm the guy. I'm the plug. I'm not even the plug. I'm the outlet, actually. So that's what it is.
I'm going to pause that one. Nigga said the outlet. That means you got to plug something in, right?
Well,
no?
I'm the outlet. I got access to everything.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, pause though.
But yeah, I know your time is limited because you got to work. We'll do a part 2 at some point. Obviously, you know where I live. You're here physically, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, I'm saying people don't think that there's a time and space. Like it's not a real thing.
No, it's not no AI shit. This is like in the flesh, like real, in the crib, Harlem, uptown. That's where we at.
We in East Harlem.
Specify East Side, word.
Nah, I'm just saying people don't believe it. They're like, well, you from the west side of Harlem. I'm like, well, I live over here now. They don't get it.
Can't move or some shit.
Yeah, it's almost like exactly like yo, like you gonna live somewhere forever?
I mean, hopefully not. I mean, if you plan on growing and shit.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
but
I just want to move on.
If you're in a good situation, you inherited some shit.
Why not?
And shit.
And it's New York City, right? So it's like it's a little tough. I just want to move to a farm.
Except farm, you're trying to go back to Mobile, pretty much.
Yo, that's yo.
She wasn't like in the middle of nowhere.
It was though, right?
Yeah, we had cows up there. Saw a cow give birth. Shit was,
You saw a cow give birth?
Yo.
You was on the football team, so that's different.
On the football practice, actually. So coincidentally, because, we had to go down the hill. There was a cow on the side of the fucking
I'm actually
hill.
laughing really like
that ass. Like,
I know, I believe.
We saw the students because it was an agriculture and technology
That's
school.
a fact, yeah.
The agricultural side, because I was on the technology side. Those people brave enough to give birth to a cow did that shit. We was watching that shit, went to practice. Like, wow, that's some real earthly shit.
Just to, no pun intended, well, actually, no pun intended, not to piggyback off the cow story.
Wow.
But how was your experience up there? Because we went to school together.
Yeah.
And me and you were very close. That's why we're here right now.
Absolutely.
How did you feel being away from home in school?
Great question. I mean, the experience was dope because
I'm good at this shit. I'm here.
So, I mean, it was crazy because a lot of city people was kind of like up top. So it kind of felt like home, but just not in the city. We just bought the city upstate. But it was still an overall mix of kind of countryside.
Even the upstate people that went to school there, that lived there. Because we experienced, me and you and others, shout out to R. Shout out to Chris, White Mike, everybody, B.I. But anyway, we experienced that the fact that there's some people that lived in Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, and stuff like that. We didn't know about that.
Really? Yeah. Well,
I mean, we didn't know about it.
The whole up top shit, like the closeness of like the I do geographically they were close, but
geographically,
how many students, from that side of town was in Mobile.
So you start meeting people from fucking...
Yeah, everywhere. Like, not even up there, like out of state. Half the football team was from Florida. So it was a lot of down south.
That is true.
Our quarterback was from England. Shout out to Tom, my man, Tom Britton. So so it was a nice
shout out to the red cup Don. That's my man.
But the parties was crazy. Sweatbox was live.
Oh,
yeah, Sweatbox, Yellow House, hell yeah.
What was the other one? The Blue House was crazy.
That was what, Campus Hill or some shit.
Yeah.
Mobile was in the cut, but had our time.
What was your most let's say, not most favorite, but like, what was one of the experiences you had while we was in college that you can't remember?
That I can't remember?
Yeah. Think about it now.
That was a hard question. Like, what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, if I can't remember, I'll answer. Like, I can't remember this shit.
Something that...
I remember a lot of shit. So I'm trying to unremember some shit.
Yeah, just that was the joke.
Oh, shit, got me. So,
I'm good at this, yo. But, it's one of the best experiences, like, on some cool shit.
Up there?
Yeah.
Best experience.
We talking about college. Yeah. We both went to college together in Mooresville, SUNY Mooresville.
I guess the real experience...
Was it the rapping, the football?
I was going to start off with football, more of the away, going on the road, different schools. But the rapping, too, did bring a lot of people together from different boroughs and all that. So, in regards to, Manhattan had the Uptown, all of them, me, the Bronx. Shout out to my man Dubs and BK, Fashion Queens. And that was part of a rap hook, too. So we'll get to that, probably part 2. So, but it was a lot of talent up there, actually. A lot of definitely dope talent. Fashion shows were on point.
Oh.
And it was a live situation.
And the fashion shows was like fashion / because remember, them niggas talk about Diddy. Them niggas was coming down a little oiled up, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit, I remember, I guess. So, yeah.
No, we was all there.
Oh, well, you remember. But, well, yeah. But
some guys were in great shape. They were in great shape. Yeah, it's okay.
It was a live atmosphere. Just the people overall. 25, like we talk about shit from 25 years ago to today. So it's like it's deep rooted, and
I'm gonna call you Biggs because that's what I always call you.
Don't need to know
the ciphers.
Just know you call me Biggs.
Part two.
Never hustling, but stay with some type of cheese. But yeah, continue. Go ahead.
He's good. This guy is good.
How about it?
The ciphers. Remember all the ciphers up there?
Yeah, all the time.
Brooklyn. What was they called?
What? Bravehearts?
Bravehearts.
Yeah.
Yo, I love them niggas, man.
Yeah, shout out Tory, all of them niggas.
Tory?
Yeah, he was probably one of the nicest niggas on campus up there. Shit, like.
He was
I respected, his style,
Who's Tory?
Who's Tory? Oh, that's what you forgot? Tory, dark-skinned nigga, Brooklyn.
News?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, I know him as News.
Yeah. See, I'm sounding out. Governments.
I had a moment with News, man.
News, absolutely.
We had to. But his voice was so amazing.
Yeah, he was nice. He was unique. So definitely.
News was. I was one of them niggas too. So was you. I was smoking niggas. Pause.
Yeah.
But on that stage, when we like the performances and stuff like that, my nigga R. Dot was a little different too, though.
Oh yeah,
and he was fly.
Yeah, he was definitely a fly dude, flashy dude. Not flashy on some conceited shit. He was on his shit.
It was just him.
It was that was him.
News was a problem. When we when Murder came up there. Murder from the East Side from 1990. Murder was a problem. I think I was the best, but you should think like that.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Biggs, you You did a little something too, man.
Just a little something.
You was cooking niggas.
Nah, I mean, I have my little battles.
You was cooking niggas in football. The other part with the girl, like the girls.
Oh yeah, I wish. But yeah, nah. But that, all rapping, all that shit.
There was a lot going on, right?
Good old days. But
how do you feel about catching up with like people that you went to school with? Because I've caught up with it. Like I just saw R-Dot like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I speak to a few cats, like more of the circle and shit. I mean, man, Gus, Sam, and all that. Dubs, we coach together. So what I mean. And my boy Kenny, but we went to high school together, so I don't know all minutes. But
what high school?
Hayes, all day.
Cardinal Hayes.
Hayes, all day. But nah, we communicate. You keep in touch with who you can. You get older, shit kind of just evolves and spreads out.
Do you keep in touch with the people that you actually really liked as a person? Because me and you've been cool since day one.
Yeah, no issues.
Not at all. We've been in Atlantic City together, all type of things.
Yeah, word. Atlantic City, PA.
PA was
the bad shit.
Yo, chill, man. Yo, chill.
I forgot about that shit. Yo, that shit was wild though. But
no, it wasn't that wild.
No, I mean it was just wild that catching up on shit.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. This is the whole point of the thing.
But PA was crazy.
But keeping up with people that you went to school, yeah, man. Like I said, to me, the Blue House was the craziest thing I've ever seen. When they played Black Rob's Whoa, I felt like the floor was gonna like disappear. Yeah.
When you said that, I was thinking like on some wild shit. Songs kind of started to fights and shit. Like
that is true.
That shit was some wild like whatever. But
was you there in Syracuse that time?
Yeah.
I'm up there rapping. I was up there rapping for Jazzy Joyce, trying to get on, trying to do something. But then a fight broke out between the Syracuse football players and.
I mean, I was in the queues when they won the national championship and had the party and shit with Melvin. That's
a little.
Yeah, I probably wasn't at that.
Okay.
We was in the queues a lot, but that night I wasn't there.
Syracuse was like
how I escaped and everything.
That is true.
Shit, like,
but then also, not to say anything about anybody, but Utica was low key, man.
Oh yeah.
But it was high key also.
It was high key. No comment. Well, yeah. Utica was lit. Utica was lit.
I was quiet, man. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Utica was a little different. Small town.
Different, yeah.
They got a college over there.
Yeah.
They had a college over there.
Parties out there and shit.
You got these Morrisville guys coming over there.
Yeah.
We a little cooler at the time.
At that time. I don't know about now. I wonder how it is now.
I don't. Shit might be scary.
Well, I know the football field is black. They got a black turf field. That shit is crazy. Spit out his drink. That ass.
I don't have a drink. No. I quit. Psych. I would never. But nah, that shit. What I'm trying to get to you is pause. Upstate life, when you coming from the New York City life, is so different, and people don't understand unless they actually experience it.
That's true, because city life is more hustle and everything, and then upstate is still New York, but not like how it is down here.
It ain't at all, right?
It looks like more like down south type.
Word. Like when I go to certain places, like I ain't gonna say Houston. Houston's.
I gotta get out there.
Houston is tough.
That's on the bucket list.
Yeah, Houston's tough. Well, like my family's from Kansas City, so when I go out there, my family they in mansions and shit like that. Sort of like my man Josh. Shout out to Prophet. They live in like gated communities, and but you turn that corner,
Peace.
then it's like, but it's bad though.
Yeah, all right.
That's how upstate is to me. Syracuse College, right there.
Yeah,
We went to college right there. You turn one, you might see some things. And them niggas was a little different, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they was rowdy. Some just like, oh,
And you play football, so you see their attitudes and anything you want to chime in before we cut off.
I mean, it was different up there. It was like
It's not like they gonna find you.
But I ain't worried place to find me. I'm just saying, we were just younger and shit.
That is true. Yeah.
We're doing reckless shit, but it is what it is. People out everywhere. There's a hood everywhere.
That is true.
So, just,
and I think there's a hood everywhere. That's what I'm curious about. Not curious because I've seen it, but I suggest people do go away to college, but when they do, they gotta understand when they turn certain corners, like to go outside of that campus, it's the hood for some reason. Because Temple, I used to go to Temple all the time, see my man.
Yeah, that's how we feel this shit.
And then, they'd be like, yo, I live off campus. All right, my man, nah, I don't care.
That's crazy. It's Cincinnati the same way.
Right. And then the fucking block looks like Michael Jackson Thriller video.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wait, so y'all go to...
I was out in Ohio. I'm driving through the University of Cincinnati. That shit look worse than the South Bronx. I'm like, what the fuck is crazy?
Nothing looks worse than the South Bronx, nigga. Nah, I'm joking. I fuck with the Bronx.
Yeah, but I was like,
it look bad.
College campus? Like, wow. Like, but,
yo, Biggs, we gonna get to part 2.
Oh, yeah.
When we get more time.
Definitely, man. But I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you too. And you're here physically.
Yeah, I'm here.
On 102nd between First and FDR.
Absolutely. That's where we at.
Because people think it's like a Zoom or something like that.
Nah, we live.
My God, for 25 years?
25, bro.
Thank you for the hookup too. You want to shout anything out?
Oh yeah, nah. Just shout out to everybody, man. That's in my circle, bro. Like, I know
they can reach out to you for certain services. Pause.
Oh, well, in regards to that,
you're not the Punisher.
Nah, you can hit me up on IG KStirls82. Boom, hit me up. I got you with the internet and mobile. I'm that dude. You want to save money on your bill? I'm that guy. I got you. No scam, no nothing, no hook, no strings attached. It is what it is. So hit me up.
My God, Cash 102. Yes, the hot seat. Look who I had. Ah!